Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, we're going to be talking about Uranus in the fourth house in a natal chart. Now, first off, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the Uranus placements in the houses. They're a little bit concise. Some people may refer to them as snappy. So what I decided to do was make another series on them in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is, well, Uranus in the first house can be comparable to Uranus in the zodiac sign Cancer, but naturally you've got to blend in the sign with it. Now, Uranus and Cancer in the fourth house can be different than Uranus, say, in Capricorn in the fourth house. Now, um, thing about this is Uranus in astrology is connected with our goals and aspirations. So goals and aspirations may be strongly connected with the home, the family, establishing foundations. It could be continuing traditions. Um, they may be goals and aspirations may be attained with a lot of emotion, and and they may be emphasized in the latter part of life. And the thing about this is too, it could even be doing something, Cancerian related. Remember that the fourth house does correspond with the zodiac sign Cancer. So goals and aspirations may include doing something with real estate, home caregiving, cooking, culinary work, or some position as a historian, or even plumbing, or running some kind of laundry business. As some examples. Now, another thing about Uranus is that it is associated with the future. So if you have Uranus positive in the fourth house in the natal chart, well, the future may be attained, or you may go after your future, I should say, with a lot of emotion. It may be having just something basic, as far as the home and family goes. It may be more emphasized with people that have this placement as opposed to many other astrological placements. Future may be tied into some kind of work with real estate or history, something nostalgic. It could be doing something, you know, where the person may be more sensitive, regarding matters connected with the future. Someone were to say, well, what's going on with you? Aren't you, worried about, your future? Things of that nature. And, the future may be tied in strongly with people you're close to home with, the less dominant parent, which is often the mother, home, family members in general. And it may be more connected with introversion, more so than most people on average are doing something Cancerian related, whether it be home caregiving, real estate, working as a historian, plumbing, being involved in a laundry business, as some examples. Now, Uranus is also connected with our freedom and independence. So Uranus in the fourth house. Well, people that have this placement may desire more freedom, more independence in matters pertaining to their home, their family, to have their introversion, to express traditions, without worrying about, say, being mocked, ridiculed, or criticized. Freedom may be expressed more in matters with the less dominant parent, again, which is often the mother, whether it's in activities with those people, this person, or it could be freedom just in terms of the relationship in general. Having freedom from this person when it's necessary, and also about expressing who you are. At the core, you may be someone that is very freedom oriented, and at the core, someone very independent at that core. And it may be where you may have more desire to express a freedom and independence in the latter part of life as well. Now, another thing about Uranus in astrology, it's connected with unusual growth. So keep in mind the fourth house again does correspond with the zodiac sign Cancer, so there may be some proclivity toward unusual growth connected with the could be the chest, the breast, the stomach, the ribs. It may affect your family life. If, in this case, if you do have any, unusual gross protrusions, tumors in those remote cases, it can be where, it may be more emphasized in the latter part of life. It could be something, if it is possible to have these things be hereditary, then it could be that as well. Um, it may be, as well, and just your general emotional security, it may have more of an impact on, more so than most people, on average. And Uranus in astrology is also associated with our friends, our acquaintances. So these people may figure more prominently in your home, your family life, more so than most people. You may even perceive friends, some of your friends, as family members. They may be people that are temperamental or moody, introverted, those that can be sensitive, but they also may play an integral role in your traditions and you establishing foundations even, as well. They may play an integral role in the latter part of life. And but at the same time, when you have Uranus in the fourth house in your natal chart, some cases it could indicate a very erratic and sporadic home life. It could be many changes of residence or surprising or shocking things in the home. It could be where there may be greater propensity for electrical issues in the home. There may be more disruptions in one's home life, one's safety and security, more so than most people on average. Uh, Uranus in astrology is also connected with groups, clubs, organizations. So if you have Uranus in the fourth house in your natal chart, you may be involved in some group, club, or organization associated. It could be with history, with plumbing, doing something with real estate, home renovation, remodeling. It could be um, ones that family members are involved, people you're close to home with, maybe in the group the less dominant parent, which is often the mother. These are things, groups are, matters pertaining to groups you may be more sensitive about, more so than most people, become more emotional about. And also too, it could be where you may be more group oriented in the latter part of life, more so than most others too. Now, Uranus is also associated with innovation and ingenuity. So if you have Uranus posited in the fourth house in your natal chart, this is where you may express, ingenuity in matters, that are home related. It could be even designing something, whether it's for the home, like something with, decoration, or a tool, for home improvement, something with plumbing or laundry. And ingenious ideas may be expressed more with home and family members, people you're close to home with. It may be where you become, more innovative even in the latter part of life as well. And could also be, where, as far as, innovation goes, it could be, you may be rather ingenious, and unique at the core as well. And the thing about Uranus too, it's also associated with what's unexpected, what's unpredictable, things that are shocking and startling. And in some cases, this could be, sometimes if you have any siblings, it could be about money that comes from brothers and sisters, may come in a very spontaneous and unexpected manner. It may be, debilitated friend. Keep in mind, the fourth house, uh, the six houses, from the 11th. So that's why it's connected with debilitated friends. It may be very unexpected things, just in general with your home, your family life. You know, it could be, at the latter part of life, you may be dealing with things that are more unusual, more unpredictable, more unexpected. And it could also be, you may be somewhat unpredictable at the core, as well. And it could be as well when you have this placement, you're talking about, could be the expression of something Uranus more in the home, more in an introverted manner. It could be where you, excuse me, where you do something Uranus related in the home, whether it's something with astrology, astronomy, computers, electronics, innovating. Um, it could be, where you just, it could be too where the fourth house is the less dominant parent, which is often the mother, and this person and people you're close to home with may even be, could be very eccentric, unique, unorthodox, non-conforming, rebellious, innovative. Anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.